Do you use Spotify? You need that startup show.
My favorite time of the year. Action hit comes from, but I will let you all guess what I might be. I'll give you a hint though. Can you guys, what do you think?
Little Bo Peep.
Little Bo Peep, huh? Yeah, very clever. No, it's not Little Bo Peep, okay? This is a little lamb. I got a crook. All right, you guys tell me in the comments. Okay, nice try though. All right, we're playing for $3,000 tonight. Throughout the show, I'll be bringing in also various Cashshow staff who are dressed in costumes. See if you all can guess what their costumes are. And yes, Chill Dog is here as well. Our first shout out goes to Pat Suey, who tweets, "What costume did you go with for Halloween? I went for the arts." That's a good one. That's really, really clever. I like that. That would be tough to go to the bathroom though. And then our next comment comes from Tim Hoff, who tweets, "Can you wish my mother Teresa a happy birthday? She's a big fan of the Cash Show." Mother Teresa, huh? She's, are you trolling me? Is that really your mom's name? Well, there's your shout out, Tim. Happy birthday, Teresa. Hope that you're having a great day. Hey, are you guys new? Probably not. But here's how this works. Survive questions 1 through 5. All the way through this time because we've got some fun. This time because that's it.
It keeps freezing up.
Oh, mine's frozen. I may not be able to play.
I'll read it to you.
Just tell me A, B, or C.
Or that.
All right, we've got
Which instrument has the most strings? Guitar.
The harp.
harp, or viola. There's a single string instrument here in the U.S. You guys probably didn't know this. It's actually the development of the blues of baling wire tension between two nails on a board over a torture device. It's music. On the opposite extreme of string instruments, of course, is the harp, a modern concert or pedal harp, typically made with 47 individual strings. You might be thinking, hey, what about a piano? There's about 230 strings, you dupe. I'm like, yeah, no, but of course that's considered to be a percussion instrument because the hammers strike the strings when the keys are pressed. Now, we've got question number 2 coming at you, which is, what is the term for an organism that lives and feeds on or in another living or being? Paradox, paragraph, parasite. Ooh, we're coming into the mistletoe season. What are the most socially accepted member of this classification of organism in the world? Just so you know, that's right. Hope you all have someone to kiss this holiday season underneath that lovely parasite. Yes, parasitism is a biological relationship where one small organism or parasite lives in or on another larger organism, the host. Examples in the animal kingdom are hookworms, lice, mosquitoes, or perhaps your deadbeat good-for-nothing brother-in-law, or drunkle. That also counts. Yeah. By the way, if you're having any trouble, here you go. All right, we're moving on now to question number 3, which is, which of these entities is the smallest molecule? Neutron, fingernail.
Molecule, right? Neutron?
Yes, you all, I know what you're thinking. Going through these answers, one of these things is not like the other. Well, I'll tell you, only one of them you can see with the naked eye, but they do have a cool relationship because a fingernail is made up of molecules, which is made of protons, electrons, and the lowly neutron. So, neutrons, as your 7th grade science class probably taught you, that's the subatomic particle with no electric charge. They're found in the nuclei of atoms and have a mass of just over 1 atomic mass unit, which is roughly 1.66 times 10 to the power of negative 27 kilograms. But you already knew that. Okay, my costume. What'd you guys guess? K67A1 says, you are manly, Bo Peep. No. And then Warrior Judge, are you dressed like Little Boy Blue? This is purple. And then Debs Arit says, you're a shepherd. Ah, Evis Scratcher says, you're a German shepherd. Oh yeah, that's what I am. The German shepherd, you've got the little hosen. Yeah, the little hosen with the socks, and then I have the little lamb, and I have to cook. It's a pun, you guys. German. Oh, German sheep. All right, I read shepherd. German sheep, but you guys got it. Now, we've got somebody else, Jason, coming up right now. Can you guys tell me what you all think Jason is? Huh? All right, let me know in the comments. We're moving on to the next question right now. Question number 4 is, King Louis XIV of France established which location as the principal residence of the royal court? Forbidden City, Palace of Marseille, Pyramid of Giza. So, Salian, are you the boy who cried wolf? That was a good one too, a nice little runner-up, but no indeed. Now, also, what would have probably worked as a question for this was which one of these is in France? Which would have given you the answer, the Palace of Versailles. Originally a hunting lodge used by Louis XIV's father, thanks Dad, the Palace of Versailles was significantly expanded by Louis. It became the main residence of all of his royal successors up into the French Revolution. Yes, a coup will certainly break down many a palace. Question 5, I hope that you're staying alive. Here we go. Which country is not located in Southeast Asia? Honduras, Myanmar, Laos.
Honduras, right?
You don't have to be a cartographer to score well on this question, I hope. The Snoopy Diva says, is he a drunk rabbit? Ooh, that's a very good one. And then Peacock 1886, Playboy Bunny. Yes, Ed, speaking of winners, Honduras. The name Honduras, which literally translates from Spanish into English as Great Depths, is reputed to have been derived from Christopher Columbus himself, who remarked upon making landfall in the country for the first time. He says, I thank God that we got out of those great depths. But as we can reasonably be sure, he did not make it to Asia. In fact, he only made it really to Central America. So take that, Columbus Day. All right. I am going to tell everybody, I think that you're a Playboy Bunny. That's what it should be. Okay, now on to our prize questions. Okay, hey y'all. Are you following me on Instagram or Twitter? Well, you should be. At Cashshow_Beau is where you're going to find me. On the Twits and then Instagram, I'm host Beau Danner. You can find that. That's a fun one. Hey, if you guys want to tweet us, you can tweet us directly on the interwebs using the handle at Cashshow_Trivia. That's a good one. Jason's costume, actually, by the way, he was a party animal, but I like the Playboy Bunny much better. Ow! Question 6 is in the mix. With which country does Argentina not share a border? Bolivia, Peru, Chile.
When?
Some good geography questions today. Argentina, the second largest country in South America, the 8th largest country in the world, and it's the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world.
I made it today.
It is not bordered by Peru, though. Argentina shares the border with Chile, Paraguay, Brazil, Bolivia, Uruguay, and if you're wondering, hey, Beau, what country holds the record for the most neighbors then? Well, since you asked, I'll tell you. It's China. Their neighbors are Afghanistan, Bhutan, Hong Kong, India, Kazakhstan, North Korea, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Macau, Mongolia, Myanmar, Nepal, Pakistan, Russia, Tajikistan, and Vietnam.
Before we went in there. Where? We had a
did it from memory. Question number 7. I played a high school girl in a 2001 episode of The Sopranos. Britney Spears, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga. Andrew Kogan says, retired Trix Rabbit. That is a very good one. And then Nobody Ate Me says 8, the number 8, says, you made me lick my screen. Get the wet wipes. Lady Gaga, it was in 2001. Lady Gaga, then going by her birth name, Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata, played a minor role in the episode of The Sopranos. She was only 15 at the time. Apparently, she'd been studying method acting for like 10 years from the Strawberry Theater and Film Institute. We have a compilation of her cameo in that episode.
Yeah, it looked like you were cheating.
Oh,
You got Mr. Goodwin's official.
I recognize that.
Check it out.
Is that a or is it I'm sorry, the show will now be completed by Lev because I have just been fired. All right, we've got number 8 coming with you guys. Number 8 is worth another $150. 3,978 cash kids still in it to win it. The question is, who did not collaborate with Samuel Morse on invention of Morse code? Eli Whitney, Joseph Henry, Alfred Vail. A Morse code named after the inventor and artist Samuel Morse himself was invented in collaboration with 2 physicists. One was Joseph Henry, one of our answers then, so I hope you didn't answer him. And then the machinist, Alfred Vail, which makes our answer Eli Whitney. And I know what you're thinking, Whitney, who is this? Why does he sound familiar? Well, he's famous for those 2 inventions which have significant impacts on the United States in the earlier days. The cotton gin and his advocacy of interchangeable parts. For real, like everything back then before that, it was just custom made. Parts that were not custom were contributed greatly to the Norse victory in the Civil War. Another fun question. We have Lev coming in now. Lev, where are you? Lev. Oh. All right. What is Lev today? Huh? Okay. All right. Question 9 comes just in time for you all here. We've got question 9. This one is worth another $150 for 3,068. It is. In which of these operas does the main female character survive the entire length of the work? Aida, Carmen, The Marriage of Figaro. All right. Now, apparently, if you're a female, the plot of a classic opera, very dangerous place to be. You have a higher chance of dying as a female character in the classical opera than if you were struck by lightning on a plane full of people allergic to lightning. They answered The Marriage of Figaro. Carmen, she is stabbed by her jealous lover for being unfaithful, quote unquote there. And Aida, with the opposite problem, she was so faithful to her lover that she sneaks into the chamber where he has been buried alive, just so that she can be buried alive with him. Wowzers. Thanks for that. 2059 still in the cool runnings for question 10. In Milton's Paradise Lost, who is referred to as my word, my wisdom, and effectual might? Michael, Raphael, the Son of God. Now, Milton's Paradise Lost was first published in 1667. It's many a literature, with over 10,000 lines of blank verse poetry. Please don't make this into the next HBO original series. I don't have that kind of time. Our answer, the Son of God. That's right. So in Milton's epic poem, the Son of God is the name of the Spirit that will one day be incarnated as the human Jesus Christ, since the poem is set long before the birth of Jesus by that name. Oh, let's see. We've got Lev's costume there. He is Lance Armstrong, or Missouri Gary says, no pants Lance. I'm going with no pants Lance. I told you should have worn the shorts. I told you they couldn't see it. I told you they could see it. Yeah, he is a fierce biker, but I'm going to go with no pants Lance. Now, question, we've got, that's right. Oh, Chill Dog, looky here.
You guys wanted to buy some cookies?
Adorbs. Okay, get out of here. I already bought a box. All right, eat it. I just want to shop at Costco in peace. All right, question 11. This is where the money kicks up a little bit, worth $450. 1,699 still left playing with us. In which of these ancient Greek works do the sirens tempt sailors with their song? Antigone, the Wasps, the Odyssey. Is that Antigone? Antigone! I'm sorry, I was still thinking about Chill Dog. I said Antigone. Well, it's not Antigone, so don't worry. You guys should have no problem with this one, especially if you're old enough to see Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That was based on the Odyssey. Odysseus was curious as to what the sirens sang to him, and so he wanted to hear them. And on the advice from Circe, he had all of his sailors plug their ears with beeswax and tie him to the mast so that no matter what, kicking and screaming, he would not be drawn to them and you could hear what they're saying. Speaking of ties, we have 1,683 cash kids tied for first as we move on to our last and final round. All right, 1,683 of y'all playing for question number 12. Clev36 says, I'm still convinced he's a beach bunny. That's very cute. I love it. And Sembadnani says, Comfort Cat is jealous of that lamb. Be jelly, baby. Be very jelly. And we've got question 12, which is, which of these is not a true species of eagles? African fish, desert, brown snake eagle. Not only is our answer not a true species of eagle, it's not even alive. It's actually a gas-operated semi-automatic pistol notable for chambering the largest centerfire cartridge of any magazine-fed self-loading pistol. It's also used as standard issue in the Israeli army. That bullet is a 50 caliber. It's massive. The Desert Eagle. Oh yeah, that's how we're feeling. We got some winners of the Cash Show today. And I like what Diana is slipping says, I would cut my own arm off to be that lamb. Oh man. You're confused about what my costume is? You guys. I'm wearing the Lederhosen. Oh, wait, let's go to the prize distribution list while I explain this. I'm wearing the Lederhosen. Who wears Lederhosen? The Germans. The Germans do. And I'm carrying a crook. It's not a hook, it's a crook with the lamb. I'm a German shepherd. Like, the German shepherd, the dog. And he barks, and he's the barky dog from the Germany. You guys don't know this? Have you never heard of the German shepherd? Eh? You guys don't know this? What about the Bengali... $1.08 is what we're getting tonight to feel great for 1,408 Catch Kids that have won the Cash Show. We had some fun, you guys. Roax says, is your Lederhosen on backwards? Yes, it is. Right now. I was wondering if somebody would notice that just for fun. And then Diana's slipping. Oh, I already read that one. Thank you guys for playing the Cash Show today. That was a lot of fun. And this is Cash Show signing off. It's Wednesday. That's right. I keep getting the day wrong because it's usually Tuesday. Thanks for playing with us tonight. And we will see you Sunday for the next episode of the Cash Show. Be in it to win it. Ciao for now. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.
I think you're funny, Shepherd.
Good job. Did you guys win?